Hello, 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 it's Ruby Burrito, and welcome to today's video. You guys are going to see that I'm playing a different game in the background. I have been keeping an eye out for new games, just not because I'm trying to finish playing Guild Wars, but because honestly, I was looking for something that was a little bit of a change of pace, something to play that would give me a break from what I've been doing in Guild Wars, especially because what I've been doing is grinding pretty heavily. And what I found in Chrono Odyssey over the beta weekend was that it really allows me to challenge myself, because the combat is honestly much more difficult than anything that I've experienced in Guild Wars lately. Especially since what I play is largely PvP, World v World, where, yes, people are definitely better than me, but PvE content being more difficult. Like, if I play PvE content, I usually don't have too much of an issue. Playing through the new content, it wasn't really scaled so that it would have that same level of difficulty as what you experience in Chrono Odyssey. The combat itself was relatively similar. It at least reminded me of Guild Wars in that you have the dodge mechanics and your goal is to not take damage. I'm playing a Berserker character, so I don't really have a high amount of hit points that I can give at any given time. But really what this game gave me was a breath of fresh air when it came to the combat, when it came to the difficulty, like I said, but then also it was nice to have a leveling system for the various gathering or the crafting. So Guild Wars, obviously you have the crafting system that has its leveling, but I finished on my characters so long ago that I don't really level them anymore, to be completely honest. I just go to my max level character, and that's where I will do whatever crafting it is that I need, and then just transfer whatever items from character to character. So I don't really level crafting. I haven't in years, since the chef discipline got its increase, its boost. And then, like with the gathering, I love gathering in Guild Wars. It sounds weird. I do gathering every single day. I farm via gathering all the time, and to have a leveling system per character is just nice. It gives you a good change of pace. It gives you something to do, something else to grind. Not necessarily like a reputation, but also something that you can do by yourself. So as just playing through the early levels, being able to see that and slowly increase my gathering, as you see in the background, Adept Gatherer, it was nice. I like having that aspect. I'm not necessarily saying that I wish Guild Wars would add it, because I don't think that Guild Wars is a game that would necessarily benefit from a system like that, but it is nice to have a potential game where I can just log on and start farming if I want to, and just keep gathering and level up those skills. So if we go to the character and you go to Life Master, you can see butchering, gathering, logging, mining, fishing, all of these. Obviously, I did not get to play super deep into this, so this is really just what I got to experience early on in the game. Ultimately, what I wanted to get across or get to with this video is I wanted to ask, are other people planning on playing this? Anybody from the Guild Wars community in their free time? I know that's kind of odd when it comes to Guild Wars, because I spend most of my time farming. I'm looking at potentially playing this when it comes out in Q4. I am interested in potentially making content. I will need to do a lot more research into the game, because I know very little at this point. I walked into this beta weekend blind, but I just wanted to hear if anybody had been playing this over the weekend and what people generally had been thinking. I wanted to know without scouring the internet. I was hoping to have a more personal conversation with people in the comments of the video, or let me know what your guys' thoughts are of the game. If you guys saw things that you liked, things that you didn't like. Really just looking for other people's feedback. And hopefully when the game comes out, I'll be able to play it more, and it'll give me a good balance between games, and I'll get to experience more of the end game content, the dungeons, the group content that I didn't really get to experience in this. Like I said, I was mostly handling solo PvE content and really getting the hang of the combat because it was so different. And I don't know if I'll play a Berserker when it comes out, because while the Berserker was very fun, I don't know that I'm good enough to play a Berserker. I think I need a little bit more HP or defense, so maybe a Swordsman or something would be better. I always have fun in games like this on Rangers or even Spellcasters, because I do tend to play a warrior style in every single game, so it would be nice to kind of try something new there. So maybe I'll have time before the beta ends to try out one of those professions. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts. I guess at the end of the day, I had a lot of fun playing it. I'm looking forward to getting to play it in actual launch so that I can keep my characters and see what progression I can hit. I'll be looking for a community to play with, most likely, because I don't currently know anybody who will be playing the game. And I will hopefully do better than I did during the beta, because I was definitely getting the hang of the combat still. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to support the channel. And yeah, let me know what you guys think.